All right, welcome back. As you can see, I have my Ruger SR 1911 on the bench. I've been kind of looking at some G10 grips, and that led me to looking on Amazon. If you've looked at Amazon, you probably have seen these. They make a lot of different versions and different styles for you to use. But these are Coolhand grips. These are pretty much the cheapest grips that you can get in terms of G10 for a 1911 or really any gun. They're about $16.50 or so for these. The cool thing about these is, let me see what the SKU is here. So it's a 1911 grip. It's cut for obviously an ambi safety. And these are full length for a mag well to sit flush here on the frame. But other than that, the color is a coyote. And I mean, in terms of quality, I think they look pretty nice. This texturing, can't really for certain say what, it's kind of like a starburst pattern, but it's really kind of cool. It has a thumb cut here. Generally a very nice build quality for the price. They don't scream cheap to me, which is funny because a lot of 1911 grip manufacturers, or like VZ grips and stuff, they're quite substantially more. The other thing with this is it does come with, in a little bag here, if I can get everything out. It's all sticking. You get O-rings for the screws to help keep some tension on them. It comes with some pretty nice, fairly decorative Torx screws. Very similar. I mean, these look actually higher quality than what, well, pretty close. They look similar quality-wise to what I got from Strike Industries that I have on here. And it comes with, a wrench. So really, I mean, for the $16.50, this is a pretty good deal in terms of all the screws and O-rings and everything like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off this stock Ruger grip, and then I will be right back with everything assembled and put back together, and kind of do a fitment overview. All right, be right back. Okay, so I'm up in close here. I'm just kind of comparing these Strike. Oh, this is the Coolhand. I don't know if it's going to show up good, but the finish on the Coolhand is actually better, at least the black, than the Strike Industries. If you can see there, it's kind of more of a very faded black. Almost looks like it's showing through. Whereas, if I can get this Coolhand one to stand up, oh my God. Whereas the Coolhand is a lot blacker and darker and actually matches my Ruger's furniture a lot better. So I'm going to be using these Coolhand screws. And one thing I did note is they are physically, it's hard to tell. Really not getting a good zoom there. They're a little bit more rounded. They fill up that hole in the grip a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. Okay, so I have them installed on my Ruger. I think they look really nice. They have a nice, they're not overly grippy in certain ways. The angled ridge, if you can see, it does help you get a good grip on it, but they're not annoyingly grippy. But I think they look really nice on the gun. And it's not to say that the Ruger grips are bad. I like wood grips, but for my purposes, for this pistol, is carrying it while I go hunting. So I do, I don't want to just get these all scratched up to shit. So I'm going to keep these as spares, or in case I want to switch them out again or put them on another gun, whatever. Again, with the Strike Industry screws, I'll probably put these on a different gun. I think they're nice screws, but I just think that these kind of match the whole look a little bit better. And one thing to note is I'm not sure if Coolhand meant to, but I got another full set of O-rings. I have them on each screw on here, so they gave me 8. I'm not sure if that is how it's supposed to be or if it was an oversight, but I got a spare one to throw on some other. Throw on some other grips, but yeah, overall, largely they fit very nice. I mean, decently flush. There's not really any warping or anything like that. In terms of putting a magwell on here, I think it'll look good, but I actually like the look of them going all the way down too, and they actually help keep that pin in if this pin were to ever walk out, but not like that's really an issue. But I do like that full length grip. But yeah, no, I think they're a very nice grip. As you can see, the ambi cut. Obviously this isn't an ambi gun, but I always have the option in the future. So no, they feel very comfortable. Yeah, I would definitely give these guys a look. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. The affordability of these grips is just really superior compared to what a lot of people are doing on the market. So, like I said, I don't know if they're cheap Chinese imports or if they don't hold up, but we will see in the long run. But in terms of how they look and how they fit, I gotta tell you, I mean, it's a pretty nice looking grip for me. I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys have any experience with Coolhand grips? And if you don't, I suggest you probably take a look and just see if there's anything that you need, because like I said, for that price, it's definitely worth taking a gamble if you're not sure. But yeah, I just think it's nuts. You know, with all the inflation and everything like that, it's just kind of hard to believe that you know, you can get these for so cheap. But okay, well, thanks for watching, and tell me what you think.